Hi guys, Ryches here, and welcome to Team of the Year. It took a little while for this one to come along. I know that the FIFA one for Ultimate Team came out a couple of days ago. I think tomorrow is the final day for the Defenders release. Finally, we've got it here on the Monday. Just before I move on, I want to say a quick shout out to a guy called FM Planet who has given me a lot of information that really helps. He's really helped everyone in his community. He's fantastic, and his support has been incredible. So yeah, Team of the Year looks really good. The modes are very similar to, like, say for example, like Champions League and stuff like that, with like paths. Really good. Clearly, there's been quite a bit of effort put into this, and I think for Team of the Year, that's exactly what you want. The attackers and stuff, it's released in the same way that the one on the actual Ultimate Team is. The problem is that obviously it's 2 days of time. I've seen tweets recently about how it was actually done at the same time. This time it's a little bit different. We've come out a little bit later, but it's going to be the same way. You're going to have attackers, midfielders, defenders. The first three cards have been shown. We've got Mbappe, Ronaldo, and Lewandowski, which is the same as the actual Ultimate Team on. And the cards look really good. I don't know what the actual free-to-play ability is yet. I'm going to have a look and try and consolidate, because it's literally just new. So I don't know what there's no guides out for anything, there's no information out that could really help us at the moment. So I'm not sure what I can get free to play. But as you can see on screen there, just in the background, you can see all the nominees there. Even Hosselu and Danny Ings is there. Messi's right at the end as well. So it's going to be the same for midfielders and defenders, I imagine, which is really good. I think hopefully you can get some of those into your teams. I'm not sure what the feasibility yet again is of free to play, unfortunately, but it's some content that's really needed in this game. There's going to be a lot to grind. I'm going to grind much because obviously you've got the daily objectives, so therefore it gives you incentive to log on every single day to get the daily objectives, and hopefully some of the Team of the Years are going to be free to play. Now whether they are or not, I don't know, but at the very least, the nominees, there should be at least some nominees that you should be able to get through this. I like that EA have put the effort into this game to do this. Sometimes I feel like we're kind of starved, per se. We're kind of getting like the little bits and stuff like that, but it's never really enough to keep me fully engaged and interested. But this is definitely something that just like the Ultimate Team is the most important part of FIFA every year. You get the ability to try and get some of the best players in the game. People open loads and loads of packs. Obviously with free to play, that's not what we're going to do. But it's really good to have like this system where it's a proper grind to try and get to certain players. Again, like whether we can get some free to play remains to be seen, but there's something to log in to do every single day. You can play some games, there's skill games and stuff like that. So there's a lot to actually be doing. There looks to be a lot of different things you can get, 90 rated players, nominees. I'm curious to see like something that I would really like to get is the Bruno Fernandes, just as like a United fan. So I might put all my eggs in one basket midfielders, but I'm not too sure yet. We're gonna have to see how we're gonna manage it. But yeah, I like what they've given us. I think it's important to come up with an open mind, and actually having this given to us is honestly fantastic. So yeah, the attack skill game is pretty simple. You can keep doing it. I think you got 36. So again, like with like the Champions League stuff, where you can play the game, the skill games and stuff like that until you run out of energy, it's going to be the exact same. I think it's probably best to try and make sure you've got 36 for whichever one you want to go for. So if you want to go for Ronaldo, make sure that you're using 36 to start off with that one. Same with midfielders, same with defenders. Obviously, I don't think you're going to be able to do all of them. It's definitely best to commit to one route. So even if it's a case of like the nominees or something that you want to get, so say for example you want, I don't know, nominee Danny Ings, for example, or whatever, it's best to commit to just the attack midfielders and defenders, just from initial perspective anyways. And hopefully you're going to be able to get some of these players. I think Ronaldo looks great, Mbappe looks great, Lewandowski looks great. I think obviously the midfielders will as well. I think it's important to try and put some serious effort into this, because this comes around once a year, and being able to actually have things to do and to try and potentially grind for certain players is really good. Let's wait for the guys to come up, or like people on Twitter. There's so many people on Twitter that are extremely helpful. Hopefully, guys come out that gives us some information of whether or not you can get these free to play. And if we can, then I will definitely try and get either the Bruno Fernandes or one of the other ones maybe. At the very least, get one of them in my team. Whether or not we can, we'll see. Definitely best to wait for the guys, see how they come out. But yeah, it looks fantastic. I'm really looking forward to properly grinding this. Just from initial reaction, you know, with all the objectives and stuff like that. It's going to be a lot of fun. The thing is, a lot of them in line with just the daily objective anyways, so I think that should be absolutely perfect. So yeah, it's great to see the team of the year. Can't wait for midfielders and defenders. We'll see what route I go for, and I'll definitely update on Twitter. But that's going to be it from me, guys. Enjoy Team of the Year, and take care.